Hello world, PDR coming at you here with a really cool truck. It's a 1988 Toyota 2.4 liter 22 RE, really neat little old truck. And if you see right here, it's got some high, if you look in behind me here, it's got some high ridges, bing bing, and then it's got a little tiny dent there and a bigger dent right there. So what I did is I just warmed it up a little bit. I'm gonna get some heat on it. I've got the back taken apart, if you want to see right here. Just took out the little bed liner, and it's got those holes that are factory. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get some heat on it, and I've actually got my hand on the back side of it so I can feel if it's getting warm or not, which it is. We'll heat them up separately. We'll just do the little taps first, and I'll kind of go into a in-depth tapping review. I got my hammer tapper, and as I see it come across the fog board, I want to see the first one that pinches. It's right there, the one that's closest to me, and I'm not giving it hard taps, I'm just giving it real solid taps. So if you see, I moved that metal a little bit, now I'm going to move the tapper. I never really hit in the same place twice. It may look like it, but I'm actually moving from ridge to ridge on these little dark ridges as that line floats across. I know it's kind of real tough for you guys to have an angle on this, but it's once you get the fine angle and the nice fog board, sorry about all the pingy noise, but then you can actually see right where you need to hit, and it's where it starts to pinch. Oh, make sure you throw your hammer on the ground. That's always good. But at this point in the video is when I say, I sure do appreciate y'all clicking on this video. You know, I mean, if you would, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. I see a little bit more of a tug, so I'm going to kind of keep coming through here and break down that tug a little bit more. Now, this is a really cute little truck, and it's a really nice car for a really nice person, but it's not like it's got to be show car. This is kind of the older truck of nostalgia, make it go around and make it look nice again. We're not going to spend hours on any one dent. We're going to take out about 5 or 6 dents today, and so we might have a couple uploads for you. That's looking a little bit better. I still want to give it some tapping, but before I do that, I want to heat it up. And if you're wondering, does heating work the same on tapping as it does on pushing? Yeah, it kind of does. You want that metal to be warm. It's kind of chilly out today. It's about 50 degrees. It's getting warm though. The sun just came out. I see it start to pinch right about there, and I'm just going to follow that pinch real lightly until it smooths out. Anywhere it pinches, I just give it a little tiny tap and say, no, break that mountain down a little bit. It smooths it out. We can always get a finer angle and go a little bit more in depth, but I told you guys I was going to do that other dent, so let's do that. I mean, I can go around and tap down all the tap downs all day long. That's kind of the basics of that one. Let's move this board back a little bit. Make sure we got all of them on. Hopefully it's not getting a wavelength thing, and maybe we it out like that.
Perfect.
Excellent. And now I can see that dent perfectly too. So I'm going to get it warm. I have the heat gun right here. And I'm going to aggressively heat this, just because I know that I had it warm earlier, and I'm basically just getting it back up to temperature. There we go. I don't have my little thing nearby, but I would assume this is probably up to about 90, 80, 90, 100, not even at that 120 mark where we want it. But now it's starting to get there. And I'm going to take Louis, about I think it's a 12 or a 14-inch tool, and just basically have my hand. Where is this dent at? That's kind of a weird push. Yeah, I might even have to do a little maneuvering here. Now guys, I'm actually using the back of the tool, but that wasn't working. So I'm gonna come through and tip it out and really dial in this dent. Aggressive pushes here right through the center. Yes, it is a repaint, but no, I'm not worried about this paint cracking since I just got it warm. Almost slipped the tool there. And if you guys want to know how my leverage is, I've got my thumb hooked around that hole and I'm just using my hand as leverage. So I'm basically just pulling this dent out. It's gone though. I mean, it's got a little pocket in the middle. Let's take that out. And certainly don't want to make any high spots, but let's just clean up that last little weird mess of pushes that I didn't have perfectly straight. Now we can make that nice and straight. Almost slipped again. But see, if you're impatient and you slip and make one little high line, that could take you 10 minutes of tapping it down. So the trick to go in slow is you actually go faster when you go slow. Get that little tap right in the edge where I kind of let my tool slip a little bit. I'm going to come in a little bit tighter. Now hopefully you can see that a little bit more. Oh, probably less actually, because it is so hard to see now. And that probably allows you to see that there's a little tiny one right here that I'll take out off camera. But other than that, we'll just finish this one up real nice and say I hope I have some more uploads for you coming up real soon. I got another dent on the fender to do on this cool truck. But yeah, that's looking real nice. So I'll put that tailgate back together and call that one good. So we take out these two little guys right here too. Real tough to see. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate you sticking around for this one. If you would, hit that like on the way out. I really appreciate that too. Thanks. This has been PDR and I'm out. Peace.